All right, so we are literally just walking out of Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's been a hell of a day because we saw Midsummer first, saw Spider-Man. Anyway, um, I can feel the dislikes, Dom. I can feel them. So, let's just give you a quick recap. I love Spider-Man. Always have deep love for Spider-Man. When it comes to the movies, however, for me personally, the best Spider-Man film that has ever been created is the Spider-Man's the Spideyverse film, Miles Morales animated film. In my opinion, not only is that film a 10 out of 10, it's the best Spider-Man film ever made. After that, Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire, be my second favorite Spider-Man film all time. I think after that, I'd probably do Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire. Probably go in third place. After that, the order doesn't really matter, but the Andrew Garfield films, I'm going to get under this light so I can get some good lighting, but after that, the Andrew Garfield films, I love Andrew Garfield, but his Spider-Man films are fucking terrible. Spider-Man 3 is fucking terrible. Homecoming, I did give Homecoming an 8 out of 10, and I contend that if you sit down and you watch Spider-Man Homecoming, I think it's a great time. I gave it 8 out of 10. That aside, the replay value is just not there for me. It's very similar to that one Ben Affleck movie. What was it called? Do you remember what it was called, Don? What was that movie called? Fuck. There was a movie that Ben Affleck directed that.
The Town?
Argo? Argo. Thank God I remember. Woo! Argo. If you sit down and watch Argo, it's a great film. But, like, who the fuck's, like, rewatching Argo again and again and again and again and again? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of syndrome I have with Homecoming. Now, this new Spider-Man film, I'm just going to come right out front. Right out front. It's difficult for me to say this. My buddy Eric, he sent me a text and he said that Spider-Man Far From Home was not only in his top 5 MCU films, but he gave it like a 9.3 out of 10 or some crazy shit. Look, if I'm being just completely honest, Spider-Man Far From Home is a easy 6 out of 10 for me. I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10. And listen, I can feel your dislikes. I can feel your hatred. That's fine. But this is just an honest, from the bottom of a nigga's heart, honest opinion, okay? No bullshit, no trying to get... it's a 6 out of 10 for me. I'm going to try to articulate why. Like, for me, first off, this whole... Let's take Jake Gyllenhaal. Now, Jake Gyllenhaal is great, always will be. And he was great in this film. However, his character and his character arc, more importantly, it was just so obvious. Before I even saw the fucking film, it was just so fucking obvious. Like, his whole arc where, like, oh, he's the good guy. Oh, he's actually a bad guy. Oh, all this Hydro Man shit. All this, this elementals destroying the world. That's all bullshit. It was a bunch of illusions. This was shit. This was like conspiracy theories that fans came up with eons ago. Okay, and even beyond that, it was just so obvious. It was so predictable, and it just took him so long to get to the point where it's like, ha. Gotcha, Jake Gyllenhaal's bad. It's like, of course he's bad. Obviously. Wasn't Mysterio a villain in the comic books? Am I missing something? What kind of tricks you trying to pull on a nigga? And then clearly, he's a villain. Clearly. Okay? Shit. I'm a Spider-Man fan. No shit. Okay? It's so predictable. The whole first... I want to be honest with you. From, like, one scene that I genuinely loved. The scene where, we've established that Jake Gyllenhaal's bad. And, like, Spider-Man's going through, like, that series of illusions, remember? Now, that was fucking brilliant. Like, for example, there was a sequence where Spider-Man was, like, in a snow globe, remember? Like all that whole sequence was legitimately trippy, and it ended with him being hit by the train, right? That whole sequence was not only brilliant, but actually just visually dazzling, very trippy. Probably some of the trippiest imagery that we've seen since Doctor Strange. When the fucking, Tilda Swinton did this, and he fucking, Like, literally everything before that sequence
Trash.
could have been deleted. Like, look, the movie is full of cuteness, no doubt. The movie is full of moments that are legitimately hilarious. Like, for example, when Ned gets shot in the neck with the dart, and that one dumbass teacher with the glasses comes in. The amount of comedic relief that comes from that teacher, it's amazing. Flash. It just, I don't know. Like, you know, like everything prior to that sequence of illusions, like, you know, the first half of this movie, I mean, the whole movie, but particularly the first half of this movie is so cheesy, so cringy in my opinion. Like, okay, let's take Ned and his fucking his goddamn, I was gonna set the camera down, but because I got tired. But like, let's take Ned and his girlfriend that he gained in what, like 3.5 seconds? You think?
2 seconds.
What the fuck? Like literally, like he hung out with this bitch like once on a plane trip. Minutes later, these motherfuckers are like, babe, hey babe. Like really? Like this was like some straight. Y'all know how I hate the Hallmark Channel, the Disney Channel. This was some straight Disney Channel shit. Okay, this was like some when it was bad. That's so Raven type of shit. Like it's weird. Like I get it. If you love this movie, I get it, man. There's a lot of cute moments, no doubt. Like Zendaya and Tom Holland have legitimate chemistry. And I loved all their scenes together, legitimately. I'm being serious, you know. I think their scenes together are genuinely sweet and wholesome. But, God, there's just, you know, there's still that over reliance on
Tony Stark
for CGI. Oh yeah, Tony Stark as well. It's so weird that he leans so much on Tony Stark. It's almost like he's not even Spider-Man. He's like Iron Man Jr. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and by the way, they call it the blip. Where the fuck did that come from? They call it the blip. Okay, but I don't know. It's just they almost got like CW-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the Flash, like at its cheesiest, they almost got like they almost went CW in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? This movie could just premiered on like, fuck bringing this movie to theaters. They could just premiered this on CW. You know what I mean?
on the Disney.
Oh my God! So what did I like real quick before the fans crush me to death? I mean, the Zendaya and Tom Holland, anytime they're on screen interacting, it's actually really sweet. By the way, what was up with the whole thing with Zendaya going viral with the red hair? She didn't have red hair not one time. Did I go blind? Did I go colorblind? She didn't have red hair one goddamn time. Remember she went viral a few weeks ago? And I was like, oh, okay, bet. I can't wait to see this in the film. And granted, it's not like it was promised to me, but I just thought it was interesting that we didn't get to see her in red hair in the film.
They filmed the movie like a year ago.
Okay. Interesting. Shout out to Jake Gyllenhaal. You know what I'm saying? His performance was good.
Jake always does it.
The costume was good. I like the costume. Bizarrely, I like the Mysterio costume. Very well done.
Buzz Lightyear with a cape.
But let's talk about the end credit sequence, because you know a lot of people are going to be talking about that. Intriguingly, J.K. Simmons is going to continue as Jonah Jameson, which is pretty fucking cool. I do like that, like, the world knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Actually, it was cool. It was a cool scene. It was a good scene, actually. It was a good scene. Unfortunately, I had about 2 hours of mediocreness prior to the sequence. So maybe if there was 2 hours of brilliance before that made that end credit sequence would hit harder. But it was good. It was good, actually. I'm not gonna hate too hard. It was good. You know, I like that J.K. Simmons is gonna continue, I suppose. I thought the final end credit sequence was okay with you know, the scrolls, whatever. But y'all know how I hated Captain Marvel, so but I guess shout out to my boy Ben Mendelsohn. But yeah, I thought it was a good end credit sequence. I mean, it didn't like drop my jaw. The only way that the end credit sequence would drop my jaw. It's what I've been saying from the beginning. I don't know if I said this on camera, but I've been saying this to a lot of my friends. But if the end credit sequence had been what people were, if the end credit sequence had actually been Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire, you know, like in an environment together, interacting, they're like, oh my god, you know, like, oh my god, the Spider-Men are together, you know, that would have been fascinating. Like, you see Tobey Maguire's web swinging, you see Andrew Garfield web swinging, and Tom Holland. Now, a sequence like that would have literally melted my mind. That didn't happen. So, missed opportunity, Marvel. But I just don't know. There's still that over reliance on CGI that makes me sick. They clutch onto CGI too much. Like the amount of times and that's the thing. It's noticeably CGI. Like the CGI is just so obviously CGI. You know, to me, great CGI, you don't notice it. You know?
This summer.
You know, great CGI, it almost goes over your head. It's so good. You know what I mean? Like, remember in Avatar, when we first saw Avatar, and that one part that gave me goosebumps when, you know, Jake was like, you know, he tells Neytiri, whatever the fuck her name is, he tells Zoe Sandela, whatever the fuck her name is, he tells her, like, you know, I know I was lying before, but, you know, I actually love you, basically, you know. I wish I could remember what he said verbatim, but like, you know, that sequence in Avatar was so powerful, you know, because, like, I forgot that he was CGI, you know what I mean? That's what made it so powerful, you know? When he was like, you know, fuck, I know I was just lying, but, you know, what I have for you, like, my love for you is real, you know, like I forgot that I was watching a CGI Sam Worthington, you know what I'm saying? This film didn't do that.
I did forget. When he was getting tackled by those, like, thousands of Spider-Men.
That was cool. That was actually
Still,
cool.
like, horrible CGI.
Yeah, the CGI is just so... Like, remember when the Hydro Man, right, the water elemental motherfucker was thrashing buildings, and, like, Peter was out of his suit trying to web buildings from, like, falling, you know what I'm saying? Like Tom Holland was so CGI. I'm just like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
His friends.
Shit, he was just so obviously CGI.
Their boat
Fuck.
perfectly hit that dock.
Yeah.
I was just like, Disney Channel.
Disney Channel. People are gonna hate this review so hard. And I can see, and you know what's fucked up? I can see why. Like, I can understand why you want to throw up a dislike. I might throw up a dislike myself. But, like, I have to be honest with you. Like, it's a 6 out of 10 for me. I was gonna give it a 5, but there were definitely plenty of parts that made me laugh. There were some legitimately small, clever moments. Like, I really loved the opening to the film with Whitney Houston playing, and you know, the little montage kind of reminding us that, you know, Captain America's gone, Iron Man's dead, Scarlett Johansson's dead. I actually thought that was genuinely clever, because for some reason, when Whitney Houston was coming on, it was very subversive, you know. I thought it was a brilliant opening. I kind of wish we spent more time with the concept of Tom Holland grieving over, you know, a big purple man who kind of wiped out half the universe. But another thing that drives me crazy is that, like, I get that they're like, oh, well, you know, hey, guys, we just had a multiverse affecting event. Let's go small scale. That's fine. But, like, you know, when Jake Gyllenhaal was like, he was like, come at me, bro. He didn't really say that. But when Jake Gyllenhaal was like, come at me, bro, and he had, like, the storm of drones in front of him, as if, like, these fucking drones are gonna... Like, nigga, Tom Holland was toe-slammed by fucking Thanos. I think he'll be able to get past some drones. What am I implying? What I'm implying is that, like, it's not... There's never really a time that I ever felt that anyone was in danger. There was never really a time where I felt substantially, like, gripped. There's never a time where I really thought, like, oh, fuck, Ned might actually die. Like, come on. I don't know. What would you rate it?
I can't say.
Not sure. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Okay.
No,
I was gonna go off on some crazy shit and give it a 4 out of 10. But in fairness, there's a good degree of cuteness. There's a great deal of laughs. You know, there are some clever moments. You know, there's even some brilliant moments. Like that sequence with illusions upon illusions. I thought was really clever. Even in the final moments with Jake Gyllenhaal, where I was like, oh, okay, damn, Jake Gyllenhaal got killed. Oh wait, no. He actually gets killed here, you know, with the illusions. It was clever, but it just felt messy, you know. It almost felt like they rushed the film or something. I don't know. I don't see how 10 years from now we're all gonna look back and be like, yeah, Far From Home, one of the standouts from the MCU. Like, fuck no. I can't see that happening. I can see people like liking the film and being like, you know, reflecting on it in a way that's like, oh yeah, I like that film. But like, this concept with the what? Like this is Civil War? What? This is Endgame? Shut up. Shit. What? This is as good as the first Iron Man? Shut up. Shit. No. Fuck. Man, I probably pissed off a good deal of people. But it's the truth, though. It's honestly the truth. I don't know. Maybe I love to. Maybe I'm expecting too much from Spider-Man. I don't know. But I can't like lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought a lot of it was really cheesy. I thought a lot of it was actually surprisingly pretty cringy. Yo, there were so many parts that me and you were laughing when we weren't supposed to laugh, but we were fucking bugging the fuck up.
Right.
Because someone's performance was just so like what were they doing with that one Asian dude? You know what I'm saying? The dude like walked in on him and took the picture with Tom Holland with his pants down. That really beautiful chick. But
I know. I would have knocked.
I mean, hell, the Asian dude was pretty beautiful himself. But like, I just.
Instead of knocking out him, he knocked out Flash.
Oh yeah, that part was fucking funny. He fucking punched this generation's Flash, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I get what they were trying to do, but like, fuck, I gotta cut this short.
Saw it after Midsummer.
I can only record so much on this piece of shit phone, but that's my honest thoughts. Shit.
Midsummer.
Fuck, I love Midsummer so much.
Sorry.
No one wants to hear that we love Midsummer more than Spider-Man.
Yeah, though. Way more.
But I really do love. I love what Tom Holland and Zendaya are doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably fucking in real life though. But anyway,
Kiss my ass.
6 out of 10. What did you think about it? I might elaborate further later, but that's kind of my raw thoughts. What do you think?